there's a storm coming, and this time it's a real storm. Oh my God. In the next 24 hours, we're gonna catch pure hell. They got two major systems coming across. Heck, they said the entire southeast, and is moving northeast. It's gonna go up into Virginia, Washington, D.C., but North Carolina is gonna get hit hard. It's gonna start sometime about 6 o'clock tonight. Skies are already starting to fill in. And the big one, we're supposed to be like a Category 3 system gonna hit us tomorrow. Damaging winds up to 70 miles an hour. So really what I'm doing out here is I'm securing everything. Anything that fly. The tent's already blown down. The frame's already been destroyed. As you can see, there it is sitting in a pile. That was from last night. Damn, there goes $100. But anyway, I've been doing some other stuff out here. Yep. Big storm coming, folks. And I gotta definitely get this place ready to go. And the big problem I'm having here is this bottomland floods all the time. So I'm gonna take care of that. I've already taken care of it. I'll show you what I've done. And I've done some other stuff too. Let's go down here. Hope everybody's having a good Easter Sunday. As good as it can be anyway. No egg hunting. None of that good stuff. I'll tell you what, let me just give a shout out on a product. I've had this MS-271 still forever. 4 years. This is carburetor, not fuel injection, okay? And I tell you, it is a badass saw. I love it. It was expensive though. Cost me $450 4 years ago to buy it. But I rummaged through my woods and cut down a bunch of cedar posts, the big ones. And I'm gonna go ahead and continue this fence line right here. And of course my neighbor has got one of those, hell, what do you call the thing you put on the back of the tractor and digs the holes? I forgot. Crap. Anyway, he's got one of them over there. That's how he's able to do so many of his. And he's wiring up his field right now to get the cows out in the greener pastures. He's already laid a half a mile of cable or electric wire. But let's get down in here. There's some nice big old logs. Now I got a size 14 boot. So you can see that damn log right there is a good 11 inches round. And I got my snake guards on because I was up in these woods cutting these things out. Let's go back up in here and I'll show you what's going on. I gotta get on this other side over here, so bear with me. Let's cross the bridge. All right, got the excavator out here. Now, I've got plenty of these cedar trees. And I got some big ones. There's two right there, but these are healthy. The tops are not chewed off, so I didn't want to cut these two down. But I got several more way in the back down there that I can definitely harvest. And the ones I did harvest, like that one, was only because it was next to a poplar, okay? I didn't want them to crowd each other. Like this group of trees here, they're crowding each other. I'll have to thin them out. Now this is my big oak tree. I do not know what this is. If you guys know what kind of a tree this is, let me know. Looks like some sort of oak, but I can't be sure, and I'm probably wrong. It's definitely not a black walnut, because that's my black walnut right there, that big one. That bad boy right there. That's my big black walnut. Okay. I harvested this one because it was definitely encroaching on this big tree, and I wanted it out of the way. But the main thing is this is what I've been doing. Trying to constantly dig this trench to where the fall from the top of the land up there, from way up there, has a natural grade that comes down, and you can see the water's collecting, and that's where I had to stop because I can't get in here. This is way too thick. But right over there, right there, is where the land falls off even more. So eventually I'll get up in there and get it to where this thing will drain off. But this will erode, this eventually will erode through here anyway. And it'll create a little water source at this end, which I don't want. I want it to drain off that way. Okay, so that's kind of the primary mission for today, was get the water to drain, get some cedar posts cut, get all that stuff done, and get ready for the next 24 hours, which is going to be a lot of rain, which is fine. That means my pond, my little makeshift pond that I've got up there, will fill up. Okay, all right, more work out here. I'm telling you, it's just the way it is, because ain't no nothing happening in the city. But I'm going to spend the night in the city because I actually, this morning was weird. I was there and I left early this morning. I kept hearing a gurgling sound on the first floor of my townhome. And what's happening here is this. We've got underground sewage, of course, and I'm in a multiple unit townhome complex. And they warn people of flushing these damn sanitation, these wipes down the toilet. And what happened is the freaking toilet, I heard it. I went to the first floor, went on the second floor, but I heard it also in the sink, and I also heard it in the freaking toilet on the first floor. The water was bubbling and gurgling. And I'm like, what the shit's going on here? And sure enough, the water level was coming up in the toilet. It wouldn't flush, so I shut the water off. And I got one of those really good plungers, not one of those little red ones. I got one of the big black ones that really pushes a lot of torque and forces water through the toilet. So I shut everything down. I scooped out all the overflow water in the toilet. Thank God none of it spilled. And then I worked that damn pressure in that toilet for almost 15 solid minutes, and all of a sudden I heard it go. So what's happened here is this. These idiots in my townhome, they got a lot of kids, and they're all freaking out, and they're flushing these damn sanitation, these viral wipes down the damn toilet. And they're told not to do it because they'll clog up everything. So that's what happened this morning. Thank God I got it clear. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use the first floor toilet until I know it's been evacuated, the water pressure goes back to normal, and everything flushes. But I bet you that's what's going on. All right, guys, let me get out of here. This is going to be a rough 24 hours. Now, this is a Mother Nature event. Still, shit hits the fan, and hopefully there's no damage out here. 70 mile an hour and torrential rains, anything can happen. You guys stay blessed. Tom out of here.